to my channel, Glow with Candace, and if you're new here, welcome. I'd love to see you back, so hit the subscribe button down below to see future videos like this and more by me. And don't forget, hit that notification bell as well so you can be notified for any future uploads of mine. Today, we're going to be going over an eyeshadow palette that it's actually been out for a few months, but the color story is very beautiful, very summer-like, very spring-like, so it spoke to me. And I've never bought an eyeshadow palette from this brand before. However, a lot of people talk very highly of it and it's very affordable. So the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be doing a review on today is the Candy Shop palette from Juvia'S Place. A lot of good things about the brand Juvia'S Place. I've just never tried it just because there's so many other brands. But when I saw this palette, the color story was just so beautiful that I thought, well, I guess now is a good time to try it. So I'm gonna go ahead, show you guys how it looks on, do some swatches and real-time use for you. So here is the outer packaging. I absolutely love the color story of it because it goes with the color story of the actual palette. So very beautiful. I love how she has these beautiful beads in the hair that are candy, and it's just so much fun. So that is absolutely fun packaging here. I'm just gonna read a little bit about it. So it retails for $25. I bought this at Ulta. It says, life is sweet with Juvia'S Place, the Candy Shop eyeshadow palette featuring sugary tones like cotton candy, butterscotch, and wild cherry. This rich pigment packed palette is definitely a treat. So I love these kind of colors, and it's kind of just my vibe, but it's also just a beautiful summer, spring vibe as well. And the colors go with the whole candy theme and vibe as well. So I'm very excited to open this and see how it looks. So the outer packaging goes with, of course, the eyeshadow palette look. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this. It's cardboard, which I'm not against at all. Some of my favorite palettes are in cardboard packaging. So I just love how this looks. It's just honestly a beautiful vibe. And I just love all the candy in her hair. And I love the ombre effect, just beautiful colors. Wow, these colors are gorgeous. You know, this came out in the winter time from what I was reading, which honestly doesn't make much sense because these colors scream spring and summer. And honestly give me kind of a beach kind of feeling as well. But look at these beautiful colors. And then you have this marble effect over here too. So that's really pretty. I love how there is pinks, there's a little pop of orange, there's some blues, like kind of like a green blue here, some dark. I love it. And then you have some more kind of like neutral colors as well. Some shimmers, some matte. This story honestly reminds me of the theme. So she named it perfectly. For my first Juvia'S Place palette, I'm really excited it's this because I don't have any kind of story like this. I have similar colors, but they're all kind of scattered throughout palettes. So it's kind of nice to just have a palette where you can reach for all those things if that's what you're wanting to do. Like a cotton candy kind of look. So let's go ahead, dive in and do some swatches. Before I do the swatches though, I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit closer on the palette for you guys so that way you can really see it up close. Don't mind my dermographism there, that's just because I scratched myself while doing this, so I apologize. This color story is just beautiful and swatched beautifully. I love how it's swatched, so I'm very excited to dive in and do an eyeshadow look. I'm not gonna put any primer on my eyelids today or any concealer or anything like that. I'm just gonna put a base on and go with the flow. Alright guys, I have finished my makeup look, my eye look, my everything. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see the final look up close. Final thoughts on this palette. I love the color story. I feel like the colors blended nicely, they're pigmented. I really enjoyed it. I will say there's a lot of fallout with these shimmers and glitters. I have little specks of glitter kind of like all over my face that I couldn't get rid of when I was applying my foundation. So if that's a downfall to you, I also don't use like glitter glue or anything like that. I just don't really care to. It's just an extra step that I'm just like, nah. So if you use that, it probably won't be a problem. And I think too, you could get more pigment payoff if you use your finger with some of these shimmers and apply to your eyelids, of course. Also, there is no mirror. Some people that's a downfall too. I don't really care. I think the most time when I care is when I'm traveling and, you know, you don't really have something up close that you can easily use. So that's the only thing too. But other than that, I love this. For being my first palette from Juvia'S place, I'm super stoked with the quality versus how much it costs. And not only that, but this color story is just beautiful. And you saw the swatches. I mean, how can you not? If you love these kind of colors, go out, grab this palette because it's just perfect. Thanks for stopping by with Glow with Candace. I hope you enjoyed this review, first time use and review of the Juvia'S Place, the Candy Shop eyeshadow palette. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button down below. And if you're new here and want to see future videos like this and more by me, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to see you back on my channel. But until next time, bye.